Hey, what's up, my peoples? Emgo here, the freaking geek himself, and it's time to just transform the Bowutang mountain lion. So without further ado, let's just transform it. So after you remove the weapon and the turret from his hands, the first thing you want to do is bring up this crotch panel and rotate the waist 180. Then you can bring that back down. Next, you want to rotate the forearm inward and then take this section of tread, and it will come up and connect right up here, like that. You do the same thing on the other side. Just rotate that, bring up that section of tread, and plug that together. Once you've done that, you want to take this back panel here, just undo that, and then take the shoulders and shift them up right there. Now for the legs, you can just kind of rotate the section up a little bit. You want to rotate this section out, bring this up, and the sections of tread will just clip together. You just bring this section out, and then all of this will rotate down and connect right here. Just line that up like so. Once you've done that, bring this panel down, and you got that done. And you're going to take this panel on the inside of the leg and bring all of this up, extend this panel as well. Once you do that, this section of the leg will come up and collapse in, and there is a post that will drop right into his hand right there. Once you have that lined up, you drop this section down and bring this over, and there is a post port connection right here. Just drop that down, get that all seated into place like that, and then you want to make sure that these two sections of tread are connected together like that. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side, so just rotate this up, rotate all of this up, swing this up, connect the treads, bring that section up, bring all of this down so you can connect these sections of tread, and then bring that down, undo this panel, bring it all up, extend this up, collapse the leg, up and in, it'll sit right there, collapse all this, over and down, peg it in right there, make sure those sections of tread connect, and there you have that section done. Next, you want to start unfolding all of this, so bring this up, untab this section, all this will unfold, bring this up, this will unfold and drop it down. You have tabs that will go into slots on either side here, and that will finish securing up the arms. Make sure this panel also tabs into place on either side. And all that sits flush right there. Once you've done that, you can take these panels and swing them back. They will sit underneath this little section there. Bring that over, and that will sit right on top of it. And line that up like that. You have a panel right under here that you also want to flip out. It just stays at that angle, and this will come down, and you have these tabs right here that will go into these notches here on either side. So make sure you have all of that situated where it needs to go, and then you can just drop it down on either side like that, and you have that done. Next, you want to bring in the weapon and the turret. What we're going to do here is take this blade, flip it in. You want to disconnect this section and then disconnect the central section. That will go off to the side. Then these two sections will peg back together, and this will just slot in from underneath right there to complete the turret, and this section will just clip in right under here like that. Plug this onto the top of the tank, and there you have Mountain Lion in his alt mode. And to get him back into robot mode, just remove the turret, remove this section here, and slide this section down to disengage it. Put that off to the side. Going to just extend the blade, detach this section, put this section in between the two, And you have that done. Next, you want to take this panel here, just pop it up, flip that in, just bring that up, come back here, undo this panel first, swing it around, then undo this panel, swing that around, and then undo this back panel here, flip this panel in, bring this panel up, it'll tab in right here, and then collapse that down, and just leave that there for now. Next, you want to undo this panel here, flip that all out, like so. You do have a little tab here that you need to make sure is flipped out. Just pushes that right here. Just make sure that is out like that. And then undo the tread, and that will allow you to extend that leg back where it was. And you gotta close this up, wrap this around, and that will tab into the inside of the leg. Then you're going to bring up this panel, undo this section of tread so you can flip the foot up, bring this back, untab this, and just swing this all around so that heel spur is sitting flat. You can just rotate this little section of tread down to make the toe. And there you have that leg all done. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, just open that up, open all that up. Again, make sure this little tab there is flipped up. And undo that section of tread, extend the leg. Bring it down. Then close this up, wrap this around the leg, and it should secure itself into place. There's a little tab slot connection right there. That's what that's going into. Bring up this panel so you can untab this and bring up the foot. Bring this section back, unclip this, swing all this back till that heel spur is straight. Straighten out that little piece of tread, and there you have the legs all done. Next, you want to undo the arms and just bring them down. Bring them down. Once you've done that, you can take this back panel here and just tab that into place. They'll just snap right in, and then we can get the arms transformed. So we're just undoing this section of tread, and all this is just collapsing down into the forearm. Rotate the forearm out, and there you have that side all done. Untab, shift that down, rotate, and there you have the arms done. Take this crotch piece, bring that up, rotate the waist 180, bring that back down. Give him his weapons back, and there you have Mountain Lion back in robot mode.